welcome to Radio Friends on Monday, May the 8th. We've got a couple of interesting topics for you today. Let's start first of all with DIANA MOXON over here, Columbia Art League. Now, we're not going to talk about art in the park in detail
Not
today.
Yet.
Yeah,
Not yet.
but that's coming.
It is. It's less than a month away.
Yeah.
A month from today, I'll be in happy Cloverland, sleeping late, drinking margaritas.
Right, because the art in the park will be over.
Because it'll be done. Yeah.
But what have we got going on with art?
Well, before then, we have a brand new show that has just opened at the Art League called Scapes. So it's a show about different kinds of views, landscapes, seascapes,
that's why it's called Scape.
Right, because there's lots of different kinds of scapes. So we didn't want to say it's just a landscape show. It could be a dreamscape, it could be a skyscape, it could be something from outer space, it could be something within your imagination, it could be a bacteriascape, it could be from super tiny to super large. So Scapes encompasses all of those things rather than just saying it's a landscape show. So we want different kinds of scapes.
How do you come up with all these ideas? You lay awake at night thinking of different ideas for the shows?
Yeah, a few margaritas and some late nights, and I come up with them. You know, I travel quite a bit, and I look and see in other cities what's going on, and I get ideas, and people give me ideas, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't, but sometimes I can tweak them so that it works for the Art League. So just kind of a mixture of things, keeping my eyes open and reading a lot, and having ideas and seeing what people like to do.
Yeah. So Scape is running right now.
Right, and it
until
goes June, I think the 23rd. So it goes through Art in the Park until after Art in the Park.
So you got quite a while for people to come down and see Scape.
So the official opening is Friday the 12th of May.
Okay.
And that's from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Art League.
Okay, that's just a couple of days from now.
Exactly.
How many different pieces of artwork are on display?
We have room for about 80 to 85 in the gallery.
Oh my goodness,
so
yeah.
we always, it's a juried show, which means we have more submissions than we have space for, and we bring an outside juror in from outside the community, and he or she looks through the works and then decides which works are going to be included in the show. And so, so what fits in the gallery is about 85 works.
Okay, so you're going to have a big grand opening?
Grand opening on Friday, and then we have live music, and we have some snacks from Room 38, and we have Les Bourgeois doing the wine, and it's free and open to everybody to come in, so you don't have to be a member of the Art League. It doesn't cost anything.
Oh, so people can just come in off the street and have a glass of wine?
They can. We're that generous.
You're having people lining up, so just come in.
Right, exactly.
Have a sip of wine, but look at the artwork
Look at the
while
art,
you're
and
there.
maybe even buy something.
Yeah, that would be
better.
nice.
Yes.
That would be very nice.
And then also, right now, we're enrolling for summer camps. So there's a lot of things going on for kids. All our summer camp program, that starts the week after Art in the Park. So I think June the 15th, something like that. Not that late, 12th. And that goes for 9 weeks. So always lots going on at the Art League, Paul. You know that. Yeah.
Well, you're just all geared up and excited right now for Art in the Park. So the next time you're here, we'll just deal with that entirely.
It'll just be you and I in Art in the Park.
How did the show with the food go?
Great. It went great. It was fantastic. And we had our chef evening where the chefs came down and created their tapas dishes to go with the food. And we sold out. Tapas, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Little bites.
Yeah. So everything
we sold
worked
out, so that was great. Yeah.
That was my new word for the day. DIANA MOXON.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you for coming by today. Okay. Columbia Art League. Now, I turn to Ryan McDANIELS, who came all the way from Jefferson City to be with us. Good to have you here, Ryan.
Good to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're at Leadership Jefferson City Class of 2017.
That's right.
And you're here to tell us about the Battle of the Brews. What is that?
That's correct. Leadership Jeff City is a organization of local leaders in business in Jefferson City. They take us around to different organizations in the community, show us the community. As part of being selected for that class, you have to do a charity event. And for the last 3 years, the leadership classes have chosen this Battle of the Brews event. And what it is a competition amongst local brewers and home brewers that's held at the JC Fairgrounds to raise money for local charities. And so we've decided to keep that going this year. The past 2 years that they've done it, they've made more money doing this charity event than any charity event in the history of the leadership classes.
The Battle of the Brews has made more money than any other charity event.
For the Leadership Jeff City classes, and last year they made roughly around $18,000.
$18,000?
That's correct. Our sponsorships so far have got us already at $18,000. We have 55 different sponsors already.
So you're going to top last year.
Well, we certainly hope so. We hope we can sell a few tickets here in the next few days, and the event is June 9th. It's at the JC Fairgrounds. Tickets in advance are $25. At the door are $30. We're hoping to get, I think they had about 600 people there last year. We'd like to beat that number this year.
So where does the money go that you raise?
We have 3 charities that we plan to donate the money to. One is the Special Learning Center, which is out on Country Club in Jefferson City.
Okay, tell me a little bit about Special Learning Center.
They provide special learning services for children in Cole County that need additional help, especially in the pre-K area.
Okay.
And they specifically need a shade for their swings, and that's what we want to be able to put up for them, is use some of this money to put a shade up for their swings so that those kids have that in the middle of the summer when it's hot and when it's warm out there.
Okay, that's one charity. Number 2?
We've also got the Samaritan Center of Jefferson City, which provides great services for poor and indigent folks in the Jefferson City area. Marilyn DeFeo is amazing. She runs that. We actually got to visit that as part of Leadership Jefferson City and do some work over there.
And number 3?
This third one is Safety Net of Mid-Missouri, and they provide services for fallen first responders' families. So if a first responder in the Mid-Missouri area dies, they provide services for those families to help them stay on their feet and make up for that loss in some financial way to some extent. So we think we've got 3 very, very good charities here. We plan to have at least 20 different breweries there. We're going to have a judging, and people can vote for their favorite, and we hope to announce those winners that evening. Martellero Marble and Granite, who has a student in the class, has donated some plaques for the event. Our 55 sponsors that are too many to name here have generously donated money to help us get the event off the ground. We're also going to have food trucks there, and Disengage, which is a local Columbia band, will be playing a live concert there as well.
You've got everything.
Well, we hope so. Having had the experience of a couple classes going before us, we've been able to ride their shoulders, hopefully turn it into a better event than they had.
So the date is?
June 9th, JC Fairgrounds. Tickets are on sale at, you can get them from any Leadership Jeff City member, but also at Joe Mockins Capital City Ford on Providence Road, Joe Mockins Capital City Ford, Providence Bank on Stadium Boulevard in Jeff City, Midwest Block and Brick, and the Jeff City Chamber of Commerce.
Okay, and if people want more information, what's the website?
Yes, Leadership Jefferson City at gmail.com. You can email, or battleofthebrewsjc.com.
Got it. That is the Battles of the Brews, and I do hope that you raise $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 with that.
We hope so too.
Thank you very much, Ryan McDaniels, for coming by today.
Thank you.
We are out of time for today. Tomorrow we have Walter Bargan on. You know, he was the first poet laureate for the state of Missouri. That's it. Our program directed by Travis McMillan, Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director is Janae McGee, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Bye-bye.